Like clutchfather, like son, Norv is clearly agitated by a recent development concerning the coral tridents.
Our efforts to achieve peace may have been all in vain, Tai. By undermining Zug's leadership at the fires of a parley, I'm afraid I have stripped away what little restraint he had left. The coral tridents have attacked yet another ship, and this time they've taken a prisoner. Psh! While the raid itself is sufficient cause for concern, the fools have abducted a high-ranking Lemonzen official. Now the situation is political. If the threat posed by the return of Lord Leviathan weren't enough, then this incident will surely put pressure on the Shorewalkers' elders to escalate their engagement to full-scale war. Tai, I beg you, you must speak with the Maelstrom commander. It is vital we learn what plans have been set in motion, and if there is aught we can do to contain the damage caused by Zug's insanity. The nearest off-rank will be in Camp Skull Valley. You are a mighty hero. Perhaps the words will sway the Maelstrom from a path they doubtless do not wish to tread.
I'll give it a go. I've been told I'm valued. We'll see how valued I am by these people. I did save your world. Just throwing that out there, you know. Each and every one of you live because, you know, me. So, you know, do me a solid. I have no task for you, present adventurer. A recent crisis is demanding our full attention, and it is no simple matter of ousting a nest of belligerent dodos. The Scarlet Sea Devil, an infamous fishback pirate we had long thought perished, has had the temerity to lead an assault on Lemonzen warship. In addition to the heavy casualties they inflict on the crew, the Sahagin reportedly took prisoner our Councillor of Coin. Councillor Trustin is one of the Admiral's most trusted advisors, and an essential figure in the day-to-day running of the Thalassocracy. His abduction is a blatant act of hostility to which the Maelstrom must give answer. We go to war. Have we considered an alternate course of action? There is only one response to this kind of attack, and Admiral Blofwiskin has already instructed our troops to make ready for full-scale retaliation. The warships of the Armada are assembled and await but the order to set sail. Those savages won't know what hit them. The charts will need to be redrawn. After our cannons are done bombarding their shore, then we'll send in the ground levy. That's us, to mop up any flashbacks that survives the cannons. Save your breath, adventurer. The fishbacks fortified any right to negotiation when they laid their slimy talons on a navy vessel. Brute force is the only language they understand. Not sure that's true. What about the ones that are being good, huh? The ones that are helping? Mayhaps spare a thought for them. You jerk. So the finless ones will not be deterred from righteous cause. No matter who merges the victor in the coming conflict, slaughter will be answered with slaughter, and our spawning ground shall give birth to naught but death. I can see but no other way to steer us clear of this abyss, Tai. You and I rescue the shore walker ourselves. Before we can attempt to undo this madness, however, we must first discover where the Councillor is being held. An ambitious scheme such as this would have required extensive planning, and Zug likely provided his Serpent Reaver lackeys with some manner of written instruction. A search of the Serpent's tongue may provide us with the information we need. Quickly, Tai. Time is of the essence. I'm quicklying, I promise. How quickly am I quicklying? We'll never know. But I am quickly in. As I said, I promise. Must quickly, quicker. Aren't quickly quick enough. No. So slow. Too quickly. You know what? I'd say that was pretty quick. That was pretty quickly there. It's a fair amount of quickly. Yeah, da. I found him. Let's go save the boy. Or lady. Your search, Ty, was it successful? Ah, yes, the parchment is soiled, but I can still make out the words they plan to keep the council a prisoner aboard the Lost Duchess, one of the Reaver's own ships. I do not know if these were Zuck's final instructions, but we have no time to assume otherwise. Ride an Elbis out to where the pirate vessel is said to have dropped anchor, and take the crew by surprise. Though I do not swim quite so swiftly as one of the Pa's sea beasts, I trust that I will not be far behind. Sure thing, chicken wing. Hey buddy, I gotta go places. Yep, take me on a ride. Take me on the ride of my life. I'm going deeper underwater. Alright. This is where I do my dailies. Ooh, I didn't hear anything. Idiot. I'm making a lot of squidges. Oh, there he is. Release me, you fiends. Do you know who I am? Silence, Shorewalker. Try to escape and I shall slice gills into your neck. Maybe then you'll be able to breathe underwater. You think me cowed by simple threats? We Lamenzans will not be intimidated by your base savagery. You try my patience, thinness. One, continue your squawking, and I'll drop you over the rail. Let's just go kick that booty, Ty. Whoa, hello. Psh, you, but how? That was bold. Yo. Jesus. You still got it. My rescuers have arrived at last. Who are you? You're not a Maelstrom soldier. What in the navigator's name is going on here? Psst, Ty. Yeah, buddy. I will defend the Counselor while you liberate the key to his shackles. One of these Coral Trident zealots must carry it. I got it, dude. Okay. I'm stuck. I'm a little bit stuck. I'm no longer stuck. Yo, anybody got a key? Do with a key. Any people got keys? Not seeing many keys. Can I do this? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I do. I got the key. Bourbon. Sound of battle drawn out. Maybe I don't. Who's fighting me? Come here. There we go. I will defend the counselor while you liberate the key to his shackles. One of these coral trident zealots must carry it. Why has this Sahagin come to my aid? Am I to trade one captor for another? Do I look like a captor, sir? Don't answer that. My thanks. Those manacles were beginning to chafe. Now, I can see that you are some manner of sellsword, but I'm not quite sure what to make of this, scaled gentleman. A friend of yours? Yes, indeed. We are not of this yet. Free of this yet. Stay close to me, lest you be tossed overboard. Gonna be the enemy. You.
It seems the mantle of Scarlet Sea Devil will not sit firmly upon my shoulders until I have sent you to the depth. Zook, do you realize what is at stake here? Your reckless ambition endangers the fate of our entire tribe. The shore walkers ready their armada, even as we speak.
Crikey.
Does the thought of war with the Finless ones now frighten you so? Let them come. My antiques are a spawnling's mischief compared to the mayhem you committed. Psst, ready your spear, old one. Let us see if the years have stolen your skills as well as your spine.
Kick his ass. It's time. Nice dodge. Who got who? Yes. Ugh. Easy peasy. Psh, the wound is not fatal, though it might leave a nasty scar. Well done, dude.
I do not ask for your pity. Finish it now. Kill me.
Show me a parent who can kill his own child. Sahagin blood ties run deeper than most abyssal sea trench. You beg not, you beg for the impossible. I will not slay my own son. I rejected you as my clutch father. Why did you throw away all that you had become? Why did you not seek vengeance on the shore walkers who wronged us? You know the answers to those questions. Surely you have not forgotten what befell your spawn brothers. At my side you stood, the only surviving hatchling, and shed a river of tears for your slain clutch mates. Interesting.
Yes, I wept for them. I made them a promise. I would avenge their deaths with the blood of 1,000 shore walkers. I would grow into a warrior both mighty and terrible to behold. The Scarlet Sea Devil reborn. I would do what you would not. You cannot protect that which you love with a name, no matter how fearful. It took the greatest tragedy of my life to open my eyes to that truth. Shh, Zug, I would spare you that pain again. I would have you be the future our people need. I only want what is best for all my sons. Clutch, father. Shh. Weigh anchor and take the helm. We make for the nearest shore walker port. Prepare a boat to take our guests ashore.
There you go, buddy. Some nice little cutscenes in this, isn't there? They were all animated. Alrighty. Are you happy now, son? Die, was it? My thanks again. Were it not for you and your Sahagin acquaintance, I would still be rubbing my wrists raw trying to escape those infernal shackles. 'Twould seem I've been laboring under a misconception. I was convinced that all Sahagin, all beastmen in fact, were not but bloodthirsty murdering savages, with not the slightest concept of peace to compromise. But after meeting Nov, did you call him? Intriguing fellow, yes. Well, after witnessing his exchange with his son, I see now that our fishback enemies are far more complicated than our bedtime tales of horror would lead us to believe. Good. There are 3 younglings of my own, you see, and I'm quite eager to hurry home and reassure them that their father is very much alive and well. Before I do so, however, I shall contact the Admiral and convince her to rescind the order to attack. It will not be an easy task, but as the man who holds the nation's purse strings, my words carry a certain weight, Oh, and here. Gulls are often a welcome sight on ships, as their presence means land, and home is close by. A Lanasian sailor began gathering the feathers dropped on deck, fashioning them into trinkets to give to their children as symbols of hearth and happiness. I'd be grateful if you could see that feather into your Sahagin friend's hands. Beastman, I know. I have seen any father wishes the same thing for his offspring. Perhaps in time, we shall find more common ground between our peoples, you will. I only hope that I will not require the threat of imminent war to bring such revelations to light. It will. Alrighty. That was nice. Glad the guy came around pretty swiftly too. Didn't put up much other than a front, which is nice. Sometimes it takes a bit more prodding. It's definitely a nice setup for what comes with was it 5.4? I think the Sahagin stuff was in. Actually, there was it was mostly in the whatchamacallit, the role quest, wasn't it? The DPS one. It's the kobolds in 5.4.
Tai, I have no words to thank you. Without your aid, I do not think war with the shore walkers could have been avoided. Zuk has abandoned the coral tridents, and is set on traveling for a time. Among all of my offspring, he is the most like me, the most determined and stubborn. I sense he is hesitant to return to the nursery. But return he will in time, and when he does, I hope to see him stronger and wiser. Sahagin than I ever was. Such was pleasant thoughts will sustain me while I raise his unruly spawn brothers.
Alrighty. Yeah, there's a neat twist that he was one of those, like the only one that survived. Psh, The counselor wished me to have this. I see. A gift from parent to child. A symbol of joy and family. So many of my offspring were slain by shorewalkers. The rage spawned by that act will never fully leave me. But it is as nothing compared to the desire I feel to protect my surviving spawnlings. I pray that this trinket can one day represent not just the bond between parent and child, but also the birth of understanding between our peoples. That'd be nice. Pshh! You have achieved more for this cause than I could have dare hoped. In the days to come, I only ask that you do not forget us, Finless One. I would never. Whenever thoughts of vengeance seek to consume you, remember this nursery and remember me and my spawnlings. And should you come to visit, you will always be welcome here. You are no longer some strange soul walker. To us, you are clutchmate. Aw, thanks buddy. I'm honored. Alright. Visitors from time to time, Ty, and fill my spawnlings' heads with tales of the wider world. Perhaps you will even develop a taste for Sahagin feasts, yes? That was a very evil. Don't know what you're getting at, sir. Assuming it's up there, I didn't actually look. Yeah. Yes, does make sense. Does make sense. Does make sense. Alright. Captain Amel, it seems that business with the Sahagin became rather more involved than anyone expected, eh? Maelstrom Command very much resembled the writhing chaos of our namesake once word of Councillor Turston's abduction sparked the calls of war. It is fortunate that our marching orders were rescinded ere we launched our attack. There are none in our ranks that fear to step upon the field of battle, but any day that ends with bloodshed is a good day. Any day that ends without bloodshed, I was going to say. And I hear that you yourself were responsible for the Councillor's timely release. I like to think that my eye for enlisting talented veterans played some small part in the way events played out. So, Amel, you've averted a war and rescued a high-ranking official. Not a bad result, all told. We must remain vigilant, while we welcome the possibility of peaceful coexistence with the Sahagin. We cannot ignore the threat that the primal Leviathan yet presents. For the nonce... What? However, you have earned a respite from duty. On behalf of the Maelstrom, I commend you for your courageous actions and judicious diplomacy. Ah, might you consider a bath during your well-deserved rest? Seem to detect the slightest sense of a rotting crab meat. How rude. Very rude. You've achieved trusted reputation with Norse Clutch. Yay. Oh, I don't want to do that. No. Ah, yeah. Tell that you played your part and then some. Leave the rest to the Maelstrom. Alright.